Hello and welcome to Microsoft Excel 2016 video lessons. Today we are going to start Microsoft Excel, and as you can see, Microsoft Excel is mainly built for performing calculations. I'm going to show you some basic stuffs on how you can use Microsoft Excel. First, before we start, I'd like to take you through the Excel layout. At the top there, you can see the tabs, the home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, and then the developer tab. Most of the time, this developer tab, you will not see it there, except if you add it. Okay, in each of these tabs you have what we call the ribbon. This is the ribbon. All these icons you are seeing in front of this home tab is called the ribbon. And under each of these ribbon, if you go to each of the ribbons, you are going to see that they are put into groups, and this makes it easy for you to find out which of the icons or which of the commands do you want to access. In Excel, in PowerPoint, in most of these applications, they are arranged in this format. So under this Excel, you have the clipboard as the first group, the font group, alignment, numbers, styles, cells, and editing. And it goes on all the other tabs. If you also look at just below it, you have what we call the name box. If you move your mouse to most of these things, it gives you the names of what those things are. On the right side, you have the formula bar. The formula bar gives you the freedom of writing any type of formula, and then you run your results in Microsoft Excel. And we will be doing some of these things in few minutes to come. Okay. If you look at the right side also, you have three icons. Of course, you know them. This is the minimize, the restore, and then this is the close button. Okay. At the top left also, you also have what we call the mini toolbar. This mini toolbar is also used to access some useful commands that you normally use with Microsoft Excel. You can either add or remove commands from here. Okay, if you want to add more, you can go to more commands, and then you can add them as appropriate. So you'll be able to have access to those commands like print, copy. Of course, copies are here, but all the other programs, all the other icons that you cannot access, you can have it there. Okay, so if you go down to the bottom, you will realize that you have different tabs here, different sheets, and each of these sheets contain the same number of rows and the same number of columns as any other sheet in Microsoft Excel. So for example, here if we go to a new sheet, you will realize that you have column headings which are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F up to the last, and then it is repeated up to a particular number. That is where you can find the columns stop. Okay, now with the row numbers, you have 1, 2, 3, and then it goes down to a very far number. Okay, if you want to know how to access the last row, you can press Ctrl plus the arrow key pointing down. Then it takes you to the last row. Okay, it takes you to the last row number, which is 1,048,000, 1,048,576. That is the number of rows you have in one worksheet. So it goes like this. Almost all worksheets, like I said, contain the same names and the same numbers. So if you want to go to the top, you press Ctrl plus the arrow key up, and then it takes you to the beginning. If you want to go to the right, to the last column, Ctrl key plus the right, then this is XFD, this is the last column. If you go there, you'll be able to see the last column, and it is above 16,000 columns. And the number of rows, as you can see, is above also 1 million. For you to go back, press Ctrl plus the left arrow key, it takes you back to the normal place. So this is all for this lesson. We'll go down to the next lesson, which is our basic lessons for today. So thank you very much for watching. Then we see you in the next